control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. Explodes.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. 5 weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go side. Right side.
Now Donald off the play action. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He was positive of that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Darnold. It's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
second down. They need 7. Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got first down here from the 36. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
We're going to set.
Running with Walker again. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Play fake, Darnold. Okay, now right as the defense got to him, that's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
We're going to set.
Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Walker on 1st down. In the red zone. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. You know, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal, a little bit tougher here.
Go set. Red 80. Red 80.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they only get one of those 5 yards back on 1st down. So they've got 2nd and 14.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it, 2nd and goal.
Go side.
To throw, here's Darnold. There's a screen now for Walker. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Go side. Lady.
On 3rd and goal, Darnold. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal and he'll take 3.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Trey Tucker to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Smith start with a throw here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I think if you look up in phase on the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. All set to go now from the 35. Walker now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Donald with it on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their early lead to 9. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down, Smith to throw. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, here's Smith. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
The tackle by Chris Barnes. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go, here we go.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, hey.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Escapes out to the left. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
13 there. Hey, go flip her out, flip her out.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Hey, we go through. Finish it. Straight. Line.
Smith will go on 4th down. He's down to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now they face 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Back to the air. It's Smith. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Nope. Here we go.
And again, it's Smith. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, son. Ready?
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Son.
Throwing here, Darnold. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play fake. Here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Check 51, check 59, cut. 49.
Blitz coming for Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this one spits out a little shy of midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession.
48-yard line.
The Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, Darnold. Getting out to his left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So second down coming up. Darnold now to throw. Good slant, caught by Shaheed. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Walker trying to run for the first. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
Red 80. Red 80.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
From the gun, Smith has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. So a tough third down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Hey, we go. 390%. Strike.
Smith setting the throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and 4. The 26-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Caught, nice gain left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going on first. Here's Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 26. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Pistol snap, Darnold. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go, son.
Gonna throw this from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's gonna get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. He's back to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Now about 29 yards on that play, Parker, as they get the chains reset.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
This is Genty on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, third and long. Flush down now to his left. Hauled in down the sideline. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On first down, Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Shotgun snap to Smith. Escapes the pocket. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Looking to throw on third and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down, Smith. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Smith's going to throw again. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
Raiders, first down. First and goal.
Genty scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Got a gun. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. It's a solid block, and there springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
We go side.
Staying with Walker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
We go side. Hey, side.
Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. Well, that brings up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Trying for the deep ball. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
We go side.
They'll throw third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And off to Genty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Smith in the pistol. Going left side, Bowers has it. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Here's Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
We've set it downs from 37. On first down, here's Smith. Caught by the tight end, in that corner. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41.
First down, Las Vegas.
Smith to the air now. Deep shot off his back foot. Catch is made in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a third quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Seahawks 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. From the gun, Darnold. And down he goes. Raiders got him. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 13 yards brings up third down.
Yo, 80. Man, 80.
Third and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. From the gun, Smith. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's intercepted near the sideline. That is Nick Imawari. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On third down, Walker, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
At the 43-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working now from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Darnold now to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Running for it, it's Walker. And he gets in, touchdown! The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
Raiders 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Play Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Pressure comes, Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Check 51. You know what I'm Tuesday.
Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
Check 58.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Go, ladies. Turn up. Start.
Play fake, Darnold. That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Set.
Throwing here, Darnold. Smith and Chigba, but he had another catch. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from the 32.
We go, set.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks holding on to a field goal lead. First and 10 from the 32. They give up the gut to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
We go, set.
Running with Walker again. The second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
I I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. It's Walker on the give. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the blow. Trying to snatch out my soul.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Trying for it, it's Walker. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes.
To number 17. Touchdown Raiders.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
We'll look to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing games.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Weary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minutes.
The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Raiders 28. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Check 58.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Seahawks 31.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Side.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Officials singling timeouts. We've got whistles, time left for one snap, and while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Now Darnold. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
peace. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Where they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I